folks, I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Marvel Legends, and this popped open as I did that. Pulsecon exclusive, Spider-Man the Animated Series, Venom. That's alright, look at that image from the animated series, really cool. Venom on the side. I love this box, this is awesome. But within, there is a new Venom, brand new Venom body here. It's not really his body, but it's new for Venom. All new heads and stuff like that. Some animated series style coloring. This decidedly retro packaging that they like doing for these, which is cool. Here's the back. Look, you can switch his heads. You can. It's a thing you can do. Here he is jumping once again. I like this packaging and all, but I gotta get him out. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Venom comes with 2 extra hands. He's got fist hands. One has some blue paint on it. One has some red paint on it. They're not bad. And he comes with a non-tongue out of his mouth face, which looks really good. You can see the tongue inside there. Let's zoom in. Check that out. Really, really cool. It's just like curled up in there. I like how that looks. The teeth, they look okay. Some excess paint here and there. I feel like some... Oh, I just made a hole. That's okay. I smoothed it out though. There was a big glob of paint there. That's an easy fix. That's on me. No problem. I knew that was gonna happen. Then you have the red and the blue paint around his mouth because it's like signifies like, you know, different color shades from cell shading. And there is his eyes, actually done pretty well. The one that's on him right now, it could be better. We're gonna look at that in a second, but this is a decent looking head. There's no doubt about it. And here's how it looks on the body, and it looks good. Articulation on Venom head is on a hinged ball joint. Moves okay. Then you got a way too free ab joint for mine. Swivel at the waist. You do have a butterfly joint, which is cool. Hinge, swivel otherwise. Swivel at the bicep. Double jointed elbow. Works okay. The biceps do get in the way there. Then you have a hinged swivel hand. Legs split that much. Kicks forward, goes back. Swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knee. Rocker at the foot with the forward facing pin for his feet. The one thing I do have to mention in this, when you are articulating, do be careful because this guy's a little gummy at the joints. I like donuts, but I do not like this to have that. This joint feels gummy. The leg joints feel gummy, like really a lot much so. And there like appears to be like almost zero pins in there holding this together, which is kind of weird. They're really like inset on mine. I don't know what that's about, but I do not like it, and I feel like it's causing this thing to be a little bit gummy. Honestly, for an exclusive like this, where it's, you know, a new iteration of the character, I would have preferred them starting from scratch, you know, because not only do you have the gummy joints, we got these holes here, and I'm just going to talk about it here, which the figure is based on Omega Red, and I think I said the Sentry before. I'm not sure if I said it at all, but it is the Omega Red body, which had tentacles here. Why couldn't they make tentacles for Venom? Like, you know, whether or not it's in the animated series, you're gonna put out a figure with these holes in his shoulders, like as an exclusive that I had to pay more money for? I don't know, dudes. That to me is suspect. I don't like to say sus. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good in my opinion. So, articulation problems, plastic problems. Not an articulation problem, but plastic problems. Notwithstanding, the look of this guy is pretty good. I think they chose a very good body for this, honestly. Like, it looks like a nice Venom. I would have rather it been a fully new one, because that's what this deserved. But, you know, it does look okay as far as like the body shape goes. Nice big torso, big arms, super muscular legs. It works. It works. You have all of this like veinage here, which I'm not sure if that was also a carryover from Omega Red or if that's, you know, something new here. But it looks pretty good. The hands look pretty good as well. I do like him. And obviously, he's got all this, you know, blue and red paint on him to signify like shadows. I don't know. It's all right, you know, like it's not the best. It's not the worst. I think it works for what they're trying to go for and achieve. So that's good. You know, you got the blue on one side, you got red on the other. I do like it. The holes, man. The holes bother me. And I feel like the way they painted the spider is, you can see like the brush strokes. It's very weird. Like, I can't say if I like it or I hate it, but I do see it. You see that? It's very thick. So maybe that's the only way to get it on this body was to do it in this fashion, but it definitely looks very strange. So, yeah, here you see his back, nice and chiseled. His buttocks, the back of his legs, got a little bit of paint there and a little bit of paint up here as well. Up here as well has some paint. That looks really good. Really muscular, like I said. Very well defined as far as the muscles go. You do have some more veinage up here, so maybe I'm guessing this whole body was, you know, from Omega Red. The feet, very generic, but it's got some nice folds and wrinkles in the middle, so that's not so bad. Yeah, it looks good, you know? Super huge muscles, thigh muscles there. I like that, you know, this paint goes in like that. That's pretty cool. That works. I think it works. I mean, honestly, for my complaints, and those complaints are very valid, I do think it works. You know, I just wish it didn't feel gummy and it didn't, and it like the holes weren't there, but they are, you know, because it would have worked had it not turned out that way. You understand what I'm saying? So this head sculpt is awesome, except they gave me a little excess paint on the bottom of the lid and it looks a little chipped within the white there. But the blue on the lips and stuff looks good. I love the tongue coming out. That looks pretty good. The teeth are painted decently. So pretty good. And just a little excess paint at the bottom edges of the eyes. But otherwise, yeah, looks-wise, it's not bad. I mean, it really isn't. It definitely pulls off Venom pretty well. You know, I just wish everything I wished. Like, you know, that the joints didn't feel gummy, that the torso here wasn't loose. You know, it shouldn't have been like that. You know, this was a good Venom to make a new body for, not a reuse, in my opinion. Had they, you know, used this template, but made it, you know, pinless joints, they could have done that. Use the template, just don't use the same exact mold. I don't know. I think that would have been fine. For size comparisons, here's Venom with a bunch of other Marvel Legends figures you might have in your collection, including the previous Venom, including Pizza Spidey, Best Spidey. Much bigger, obviously. And, you know, this one didn't use his own body either, so they've yet to do Venom completely right, in my opinion, from scratch, which is what he deserves. He deserves it. He deserves it, Marvel Legends. Give me a Venom from scratch. Please? He deserves it. And my final thoughts. I mean, you know, it looks good. It's a good-looking Venom when you just look at it, but then when you feel it, you can feel it's gummy and loose, and he's got giant holes in his shoulders that they could have filled. You know, I just said it in my comparisons. Venom deserves a unique body sculpt. He really, really does. not just the head. You know, give me a unique body sculpt for Venom. I know you guys, you reuse parts a lot, but Venom shouldn't be one that's a reuse. He should get his own buck, his own design. The character is huge enough to deserve it. And especially for this con exclusive that's more expensive than a regular, you know, Marvel Legends, this should have been a brand new figure. It's not about the packaging. The packaging is nice. I liked it, you know? Very, very nice. But this Venom deserved a whole new look. That's what it should have gotten. At least if you gave me tentacles to put in his shoulders, I would have been happier. Maybe you're gonna do that with the regular release of this, because obviously there's gonna be a normal Venom release out of this. There's no doubt about it. Without this paint. I do like this paint though. So guys, do not buy this and repaint this. There's going to be a regular retail release of this body with this Venom. There's no doubt about it. I mean, they would not do that. They would, you know, Marvel Legends. Obviously, you're gonna get it. So please be patient. This looks real. If you're gonna get this, just display it like this, because it does look really good, just like so. Alright, that's my final thoughts, and that's my review. It's a little bit of mixed bag for me. But I hope you dug this review. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Until next time. Peace out.